Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe that we live just to exist in this world?
No.
Yes.
Some of us do that. But do you know living is one of the rarest things in the world? But I, like many of us around this room, I also exist. I did the same thing. When I was 21, after I finished all the long years of studying, I had big dreams like everyone in this room. I wanted to travel, see the world. I had big dreams. I wanted to meet dynamic leaders. I wanted to have cross-country, cross-cultural references and differences. I wanted to change the world. I had so much that I wanted to do. Because you know why? Because I believe that life is awesome. Then, I got a job. My first job. Fair enough. It gave you the basic salary of a new grad. So I thought, never mind. Finally! Woo! It's my chance to make money and live the life that I've always wanted. So it was a teaching job. I taught the same thing. And year after year, my students will be graduating and doing their thing, while I am still in the same building, going to the same classroom, teaching. But I told myself, never mind. This is only my first job. Because why? I still believe that life is awesome. So I moved on. Then it came to my second job. This second job, I was very excited because this job came with different perks. This job allowed me to travel and allowed me to meet new people. So this was like my dream job, okay? I was like a sales and development manager. So my job was to go around the region and talk to different ladies because my company is a company for women. So we do a lot of women empowerment. We teach them about financial independence and we teach them how to appreciate themselves, to feel beautiful. So the best part, what I loved about it was traveling. Every week, different airport, different country, different region. You know, pack, wow, like professional, so style walk. But it came to a point where it took a toll because you know why? I saw my regular taxi driver more often than I saw my mother. Can you imagine? But still, I was so engrossed because I loved it, you know. Never got to travel so much before, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I missed a lot of birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, anniversary, cousin's wedding, you named it. But still, it didn't dawn upon me that I was missing out so much in life until my grandmother fell sick. It was very sad for me because I couldn't be there. Anyway, I came back in time for the funeral and I told myself, I have to change. Don't let this happen again. I've missed out so much on family life. So the second part was living the life. So I said, now I really want to live a better life. I want to have more balance. I got married. Before it's too late. So and I had a baby boy. He was the center of my universe. Every day when I wake up, my day will start and it ends with him, by me putting him to sleep. The first year was quite magical in the beginning. Because they didn't tell you that motherhood was quite a rough journey. There's ups and downs. But being a new mother, I took up the challenge. Then I went back to work. Now I have 2 jobs. I still have to work, and I still have to travel, and I'm a mother. So it's really tough. My boss was kind. The first half year, I didn't travel much. But you know what life is like? You wake up earlier than before. You sleep about average of 3 hours a day. So you go back to the office looking like a zombie. Okay? And then when your friends go out to eat lunch, you are hiding behind some corner with the breast pump at that. You know, you actually live your life, you're like a cow, you know. And then after work, you know, it's such a routine. You take the breast milk back, go back, rush home, fetch the baby, go back home, do the chores, clean the house. And I was like, never mind. It will still get better because I still believe in living the life that was awesome. Then came the second year. That time, my husband took up a new job. which required him to travel a few months in a year. So there were many times that I was left like 2 months all by myself in the house. So can you imagine my life? He was getting older. So the same thing continued to happen. I come back from work, I pick him up from my mother-in-law's house, I put him down on the playpen, I go behind, do my routine, clean the bottles and all that, and when I come out, the house is a disaster. If he's not in the toilet dunking his hands and throwing his toys, like, "Mommy, my blood goes swimming." Where he will take off his diaper, the worst was he pooped. And you see poop on his face. Please help me. And worst of all, he will draw on the walls, he will draw on his face, you find crumbs and chocolate everywhere. And from then I said, when it comes to my son, I lose my equanimity, just breaks under pressure. Wow. And then slowly, without me realizing, I detached myself from him because this little bundle of joy was beginning to scare the daylights out of me. So when my husband was around, I don't talk to him much. I just let my husband manage him, and I just find some peace. I tried to find some peace for myself. But as time passes by, when he started to talk, my husband realized that something was not right. Because my husband would engage in conversation with him. Do you love daddy? Yes. Do you love mommy? There was a pause. Then my husband was starting to get worried. Then he questioned the baby further. He did this without telling me. Does mommy love you? No. The baby said. My husband was puzzled. Why? Then he asked again, does mommy love you? Mommy don't love me. Then my husband spoke to my sister, and they both came to a conclusion. I was suffering from postnatal depression without me knowing. My husband sat me down, spoke to me nicely. Do you feel detached from your son? I said, no, I'm fine. Do you feel depressed? I said, I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. He said, come on, give me a break. It's been 2 years since I slept through the whole night. I wake up twice a night to feed him. It's not easy, you know. Then he said he brought my son. He said, don't get scared. I'm just going to do this to show you. Tyler, my son's name is Tyler. Does mommy love you? And he with the pacifier. Then he took out the pacifier. Tyler, does mommy love you? No. That was when I broke down. And I cried the whole night. Because little did I realize that my actions actually impacted him without me realizing. Because children do not lie. They don't have the capacity to have the in-depth emotion. So my husband said, not all is lost. You know, go out now. Whenever I'm away, he got my mother to come down to assist me at night. Live your life, go out with your girlfriends, enjoy yourself. So I did that. I went out with my girlfriends, we went out, and I was surrounded by positive people and positive environment. And that's how I started to join Toastmasters. And surround myself around people that laugh and learn and be happy all the time. And the more I gave, the more I contributed, I realized that finally, life is awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, when you have worked, when you have lived a life, and when you have found a balance for both, I am telling you, life is awesome.